Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about smiles. In fact, Tricia Hirschberger asked, what can you do without smiling? Can you hug a little kitty without smiling? I can. And my answer is just about everything. It is physically impossible not to smile while holding a toothbrush in your mouth like this. Hey, I'm smiling. However, make sure you do this with a clean toothbrush because you may never smile again if you put something dirty in your mouth. Did I wash this? I smile so rarely that when I was young, people used to ask me if I had been born without the muscles. I've been born without the muscles. If I had been born without the muscles with which to smile. This is a very interesting question for someone to be asked, but what it was is we had a science teacher in high school, and he would talk about someone who was born without the muscles to smile and how they had recorrective surgery so that they could smile. I suffer from what's referred to as persistent depression, which is why I rarely smile. In fact, my teeth are actually cracked from me clenching my jaw in anger. Ironically, you see, I work with the homeless, and the number one comment made about me by the homeless I work with is that I'm a very patient individual, which means that I have spent so much of my life learning how to control my emotions that I'm really good at doing it. Problem is that when I was 29 years old, I worked at a factory, and I greeted the workers every day as they came in, and I had to learn to smile. I had to train myself to smile when I looked at them, because it very much disturbed them that I did not smile. And they were always happy to see me. I was considered a very nice person who was always capable of addressing problems immediately. I was very diligent, despite the fact that I was terminated for someone who... Why I want a sound studio is ambient noise like a bunch of fifth graders playing with their toys. Oh, it's ambient noise, oh, it's ambient noise. I was very diligent, despite the fact that I was terminated for someone who made 50 cents less an hour. Well, anyway, so yeah, I'm not good at smiling, and that's a bad thing, because when you smile, you actually open blood vessels into your brain and cool your brain off. So one of the reasons that heat is considered a component of anger, and someone is using the bathroom. One of the reasons that heat and anger are associated in our society is because when you get angry, you get physically hot, and your brain actually increases in temperature. Cooling the brain can reduce anger. So that's why I prefer to work with a fan, always blowing on me to reduce my temperature so that I can remain more mellow. But you know something? They say you can only control yourself, and that's true, but this is what you need to know about smiling. Kitty, try to help others to smile. Be the kind of person that makes people smile in your life, because guess what? It's easy to make someone frown. It's easy to make someone angry. It's a lot harder to make someone happy. In any case, I'm Richard Neal, and I didn't have much to say about smiling. So, I hope you smile today. I hope you smile every day for the rest of your life. And I hope the rest of your life is very long and pleasant. And that you like and subscribe to my channel.